How's that gin going down?
Mic check, mic check. You guys are good?
Hey Travis, you on here?
Yeah, what's up, Chip?
How's that gin going down?
Oh, dude, it's dangerously smooth.
That sounds good. The cucumber mint.
Oh yeah, it's great. I love it. And there's just so many cucumbers in the garden I just don't know what to do with, so it's just an abundance.
Is having a drink before the race required? Because I can fix it real quick.
It's recommended, not required.
One of those things.
Yeah, I just made me a 30-ounce vodka tonic. That'll get me halfway.
Most of my liquor is in boxes, but I think I got a beer in the fridge.
I'm pitting in, Travis. I'm out of fuel.
Heard that?
Well, hopefully no one saw that.
It's a new league. It's a new channel. Welcome to Captain TV and the coverage of the Great Lakes Truck Series, race number 1 here from Talladega Super Speedway. I am the captain with you on this Wednesday evening. Welcome to something new on iRacing. We welcome the Great Lake Truck Series to Captain TV, a new channel that I've kind of refreshed a little bit. Yes, I used to have Racers Only TV back in the day, but that is now gone. And here's Captain TV just for you to enjoy. So sit back and get ready for some brand new racing. An awesome league that has been put together, well organized, a lot of fun rules and some fun racing right now. Qualifying is going on the screen. You'll see about 3 minutes left in that. These cars getting 2 laps, the traditional qualifying setup for the race here at Talladega. A very interesting schedule also that you will get to witness as part of this series. It's definitely going to be a lot of fun to cover throughout the 10-race schedule that they have, that you will see all races here on the Captain TV channel each and every Wednesday night. So looking forward to putting that on and being a part of this. Should be definitely a great time. Just setting up a few more things here before we get going. You see the 25, that's the owner right there on the track, so he's the one I definitely have to behave for tonight, technically. and here's the thing, he probably has, and I mean this in the nicest way possible, the toughest name for me to say, and I've had to learn a little bit and use the Italian family that I've married into and practice saying his name, and that is the 25 truck, and that is, well, now off the screen, but I'll get to that name here in just a few minutes. But there's Zach Ahman, the Floridian, on track. You can hear the audio. I'll have that shut off here very, very shortly. Trying to get the mouse to cooperate with me here really quickly. There we go. But this is going to be one fun race here. I've been watching them practice. They have done a pretty good job so far on track with each other here. We'll take a look so far at the fastest lap on the track. It is being held right now. There's Travis right there, the 25. He's the owner of the league. And I told him I would probably get this wrong, but I'm all about pronunciations and practicing. He's actually the pole sitter right now, but it's Travis Akavachi. Very nice guy, the owner of the league. Set us up here really nice up here in the press box. Got fans in the stands, and it's going to be a lot of fun here this evening for this race. A pretty good sized field for a first race. I've been a part of their Discord channel, been watching them throughout. This league just continues to grow, and people, having fun and being a part of this. So we're definitely looking forward to all this. They do have some rules tonight. For tonight's race, they're going to run 50% fuel, as you hear them hacking on each other here. I'm going to turn that off actually now so we can focus here. But 50% fuel, they do have 4 tires in the pits. So 50% fuel, you're looking at only roughly 15 to 17 laps on a tank of fuel. This is a 70-lap race, so do the math, 15, 30, 45, 60. You're looking at least a 4-stop race to get to the finish. So that's just quick math right there from me to you. So, but again, 4 sets of tires, got the fuel and all that good stuff as the grid will set to form up here for this first race in the Great Lakes Truck Series history. I do want to say real quickly before we go on and go through the information about the race, track and weather and stuff like that, I do want to take a moment here. Unfortunately, we do got a little bit of sad news in this happy moment for this league. One of the drivers you'll see tonight, Anthony Marshall, unfortunately lost his grandfather Sunday, and the league has requested that we do a moment of silence for Anthony, and obviously when you lose somebody like that, somebody close to you like that, it's an important thing, so we definitely want to do that. So before we go on here with the starting lineup and stuff for this race, we would like to pay tribute to Anthony Marshall's grandfather, who unfortunately we did lose on Sunday. So let's take a moment of silence real quick. All right, so let's take a look at the track information here at the Talladega Super Speedway. Of course, on the eastern end of Alabama is where you will find this track, basically between Birmingham and Atlanta. It's about, I'd say 2 hours from the Atlanta Motor Speedway, and about 40 miles or so east of Birmingham, if I remember correctly, is where you'll find this speedway. And our pleasure. Unfortunately, the track info is giving me some issues. So what do you know? Stuff's giving me issues already here, starting with. But we'll get it fixed here momentarily. As a matter of fact, I am going to have to... We'll get the ticker and everything set up here real quickly. Apologize for the inconvenience here. Let's see if I can get it all to work out for me here. As the truck's grid. Things not cooperating. Go figure, on the first start of a new series, I get things not cooperating. It's all practiced out and everything. I'm going to close this for a second. Hey, my screen's black. I think I know what I did wrong. Well, anyways, we'll do it this way for how until I can figure it out. Travis Yakovacci will start on the pole. Timothy Daly will start P2. Justin Swafford, Keith Calhoun in row number 2. Sam Barnes, Justin DeJong there in row number 3. Chip Parks, Nate Lynch, row 4. Christopher Dean, Alan Best, row 5. Row 6, Zach Auman and Anthony Marshall. There's Marshall there in that 5 truck. We talked about him just a few minutes ago. Dylan Glass, Dave Nestor, Scott Dobson, Tyler Brewer, Will Barlow, Lucas Joseph, Son, Chris Evans, Ryan Branham, and Seth Robbins going to be the lineup tonight. Let's see if I can get this going before we go green. I see my screen is black, which means I think I know what that means on my end. It's not a bad thing. I think I shut down Windows accidentally. Whoops. It'll be 70 laps in this race. As you see the pace car pulling them through turn 3 and 4. Apologize for the inconvenience here. Not getting a ticker for you guys. I had it all set up, but unfortunately it's not cooperating right now. If I can get Windows back on my screen, we'll be good. But anyways, pace car is going to pull off. We'll work on the issues, but we're going to get racing. Pace car is in as Travis Yakovacci going to lead him to the green here in the first race for the Great Lake Truck Series at Talladega. Let's welcome them to iRacing with a good time here. You're going to see something here really quickly. Seeing if I can do something here real quick to fix something. It's not working. Alright, well, let's go with what we got, unfortunately. Travis with the 99 there on his outside. And you're going to see me hit the button here because, unfortunately, I was using the ticker and stuff to learn names. And, unfortunately, I don't have names right now. But that 99 going to go to the front. Keith Calhoun, he's going to lead the first lap in that green and black 99. The Ford truck, that Ernie Irvin tribute scheme. To the outside, here he comes. That's DeJong. I do know that. Some names I do know. Two by two. And I am worried about the bumping. That is one thing we're going to have to watch tonight. It's the bumping. Because these trucks do not line up. As DeJong goes to the lead, here comes the 3 now to the outside. Nate Lynch. Which racer are you looking for? Yes, you can chat, by the way, with me on screen here. I do have a chat up, as you're going to see some weird things happening here. I apologize again. I think I've figured out how to do this. Unfortunately, I did something earlier where I was shutting some things down, and I accidentally shut off Windows Explorer, which has not allowed me to go get to my stuff. Part of live TV, and oh, by the way, I am a one-man show, in case you haven't noticed. I'm the producer, the coffee go-getter, and everything. As you see, DeJong still leading there with the 3 and the 2 on the outside. They're trying to get that line formed up. Everybody's spread out, giving each other a lot of room. Oh, trouble! DeJong gets turned! Big accident! 4, 5, 6 cars! Oh, this is going to take a lot of the field out. Caution going to be out now. They do have a reset. That is probably the best news in the night. And I got Explorer back. Woohoo! So let's take a look at the replay real quick. We'll have to do it kind of old school way here. And Swafford is falling through, unfortunately. This is going to happen right up in the front. Ah, there's that bumping. Bumping gone wrong. The 4 gets knocked up into the 3. The 52's involved. The 14, she hit hard down there. 36. A lot of trucks involved in this. Yeah, Jonathan will help you there. Violets. He's a good friend of mine. So the first caution comes out, and this might be a blessing in disguise for me because I'm going to get this fixed really quickly, and I apologize to everybody for the inconvenience here. You know, I'm learning stuff on the fly here, and I have done broadcasting before. I've actually, just to tell you a little about me for you, the Great Lakes guys, I've gone to school, 10 years broadcasting. Actually, I've done plenty of high school radio and actual radio for like music and stuff like that. And yeah, have brought it all to iRacing. I'm a big racing fan, grew up a big racing fan. And there you go. There's a little bit about me. So, in a nutshell, we'll talk more about that. But we're going to actually go back here to the wreck, because now I've got everything fixed, I think. At least I'm working on it. Yeah, there's the wreck right here, so you're going to see them come down the back straightaway here. And you see Nate Lynch up there, the 3 truck on the outside. The 2 truck was right there pushing him. That's Christopher Dean. The 55 back there also of Timothy Daly. And these guys are going to go 2 by 2. And you're going to see the 99 is going to get in the back. Unfortunately, of right there, the 4 of DeJong, and bam, all you know what breaks loose. The 2 gets through. A lot of trucks getting to the bottom, escaping. And there's the big wreck. And unfortunately, it looks like somebody in practice here was there, but unfortunately had to learn the hard way about the withdrawing thing. Yeah, I've done that one before. So there we go. I got everything back up and running. Yay, me! It's not about me, though. All right, we'll get you one more replay. We're going to go on board with Christopher Dean in the 2 truck and let you see what he saw. There's the wreck right there. And he gets turned. All right. There you go. So everybody's going to use the reset here. Should be a quick caution because of the new iRacing setup. '25 truck. Yakavachi. He leads. Yeah, it's probably going to be for him in here, guys, so I can get everything set back up. I apologize for that. What is on? Alright, so we're going to do this then. Unfortunately, the computer I have is not the best thing in the world to use. So it gets to a point where some races I have to actually shut some things off to get things to cooperate with me. And one of the things will be Discord, but the good news, I have my cell phone and I'm able to Discord. So again, I'm learning as we all are on the fly right now. So I'm just going to shut that off. That should open up the room for everything to clear back up. Let's hope. Alright, so going to go back racing here. What's that on the screen? Yeah, that's a bummer, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, the ticker was up on my screen, and it's gone bye-bye. I'm having all kinds of issues here. But anyways, Yankovaki's going to lead. Sam Barnes going to be second. Allman going to be third. Branham, who started near the back, he's going to be fourth. And the leader can go whenever he wants. I don't know. That might not be the smartest move on a Talladega track, but I'm not going to criticize him. He's the driver. I'm not. Green flag coming back out. Lap number 8. Make that 7. I have no clue why everything is just not working right now. Here's that 8 truck trying to pull out. Tell you what, it's got the field really spread out, which is interesting. I would think that they were going to get a run on them or something, and that has not happened here. Yakavachi, he's got Allman there on his outside. Marshall there pushing him into 5. The 2 back there also on the outside. Christopher Dean. And not to mention, these trucks have to be very careful now because they did just use a reset, a lot of them. Justin DeJong, he is on pit road still right now. Get his truck repaired. You see the side-by-side battle at the line. I think Allman led that lap. Let's see if I can get cooperation now from everything. Again, I apologize for the technical issues. It took me 10 laps to fix it, so but I think we're okay now. Knock on wood. Everybody knock on something, please, for me. The racing, though, been pretty good so far. 2 by 2 by 2, 4 rows back. And let's go on board Ryan Branham. But that's we're going to look at Ryan. Hi, Ryan. Everybody say hi. There's that Napa truck following the Daft Punk mobile. Yakavaki using that inside line. Got help from that 32 or the 22 truck. Sam Barnes there on his inside to 47. Barnum there behind him. Outside lane with Dahlman. Marshall giving him a push. Allman, that 8 truck, he is going to get the lead here. Hey, what, we've had some lead changes already in this race. Already up to 4, fastest lap of the race by Glass. He is back in the 15th position right now, but a 52.3. You're in the pack, you're pretty much going to, well, be able to be fast. Appreciate the viewers watching tonight. Hopefully you're enjoying. Sam Barnes at 22 truck there. 3rd car on the inside as you see the 8 take the lead. A lot of these paint schemes you're seeing tonight are actually done by Mr. Barnes in the 22 truck. I know a lot of them, I believe one of the rules I saw in the rule book is that the paint scheme you have, that's your paint, and no one else can run a similar paint. So basically, you're going to see different paints from different trucks. As the 5 truck, Marshall, going for the lead. He's got it. He's going to leave a 2 out there hanging. Oh, look at the blocking here. Marshall racing with a heavy heart in this race. Unfortunately, the passing his grandfather on Sunday. He wants to win this thing for him. Everybody here cooperating, which is awesome. You see back here, let's go back to this pack here. 12th position, Will Barlow, Nate Lynch, Dylan Glass, Lucas Josephson. These guys probably used their reset and they're like, oh, we're going to hang out back here now. Oh, the 8 and 2 get together. They're spinning. Big rock number 2. Caution out. The 5 of Marshall in it, but the 8 and the 2, Allman and Dean come together. Now, Dean, I don't think hit anything. Let's go back here and see what happens again. I'm guessing the 8 and the 2 are teammates here. I made the comment about similar paint schemes. I'll have to check that because those are similar paint schemes. Oh, yeah, right there. And the 2 slams the wall. 8 comes back up there. Oh, wow. Travis involved. The 8 gets some damage. 31, 36. So Chris Evans involved. Dave Nestor's involved. Let's go on board. This is Keith Calhoun in the 99. He's going to be back here towards the end of this pack. Down the back straightaway here. And there's the wreck. And he just jumps on the brakes. He's like, I'm just going to let them wreck and I'm going to stop. That's how you do it. Wreck avoidance at its finest. Should say a lot of trucks on pit road here. One truck actually staying out. Dylan Glass in the 16. I'm saying the 24 here. Unless that's Dylan. I think that is the case here. I've got numbers hidden. So the 24 is actually the 16. One of those trade and paint type things. So we'll have to work through that. But the 52 now, Alan Best going to go to the front. As we are under our second caution of this evening. See if I can make this cooperate with me. Here I am trying things again. I'm trying to get into Discord so that I could talk to drivers. I would like to do that, but unfortunately, I see my computer's been a little choppy and stuff with what's happening this evening, so I think we'll hold off on talking to drivers till after the race, unfortunately. So this is what happens. You get that first race and you get through all you get the bugs out. That's pretty much what we're doing here. The bugs are going bye-bye right now. I just thought of something. Let's do that. So I don't need that right now. All right, so introduce you to the field here really quickly since we can get a chance to do the starting lineup earlier. First, let's actually take a look at the track info. There's Talladega, as I mentioned, 2.66 mile track. Weather right now, it is overcast, I noticed. Track temp, 99 degrees, wind blowing. If I use my mapping real quickly, it's going to be across the back straightaway to the front straightaway, pretty much. So wind shouldn't be too big of a factor. 80 degrees there in Alabama, wind at about 10, so decent looking wind. Or decent looking wind. Listen to my English. You can't see wind. Man, I went to school for this. But Alan Best, he'll be the leader as we come to this restart. Lap number 18. Well, it's 52 laps to go. Christopher Dean will be second. Keith Calhoun there in third. Ryan Branham fourth. Chris Evans will be your top five. And these guys are definitely going to make it fun on the schedule already, because next week, and I've seen some guys talk about this on the schedule, they're going to Eldora. So, like, the second race of the season, they're like, yeah, we're going to Talladega, and then let's make it easier. Let's go on dirt. It's going to really make this fun. Race number 2 next Wednesday night. Yeah, we're going to do some dirting at Eldora. So make sure you come join us. We'll have that race for you here on Captain TV. Pace car going to hang a left. The leader can go whenever he wants. You saw Travis earlier, Akavachi in the 25 truck. He took off like now. And kind of surprised me, but it worked out for him. So let's see what the 52 of Best does. He's gone. You don't want to get too far ahead, though. We'll also have to keep track of tires because they only have 4 sets. They only have 1 reset to use. So a lot of them have used that up. As a matter of fact, I look at Anthony Marshall, Timothy Daly. They're behind the wall right now. Justin DeJong, he's 7 laps down and back on track. Well, here we go. Let's see this. Right here is the reason why you don't want to get too big of a jump. Because right away the 2 of Dean going to go to the front. 1 truck pulling down. Is that Seth Robbins? It is in the 14. He's off the pace. Not sure if he's going all the way to the back or what's going on there. We'll have to see there. I would say check with the pit reporter, but that would be me too. One-man show. Gotta love it. I do. So Dean up to the front, Calhoun. Branham going to go to third in that 47 truck. He's going to do it all by himself. Going to bring Evans with him. Now that 52 truck that restarted on the lead best, I should mention, he was the fastest in the practice they held yesterday. So that 52 truck definitely showing some speed. And we'll see if he'll be able to use that later on in this race, that white, black, and blue 52 on the inside. So we ride on board the Michigan driver, Alan Best. Check his telemetry here. He's led 2 laps so far. He's just kind of being patient. You can hear him just kind of throttling it. As a matter of fact, let's check his speed here. A little bit of fuel saving maybe going on with only 50% fuel. You're only going about 15 laps, so... And these guys try maybe go to 17 or so, 50 laps. That's some tight math right there. Keith Calhoun just pushing that 2 truck out there in the lead. Whoa, 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 Brandon getting loose up there on the top. And Jack Daniels 88 definitely had to hold on there, Josephson. Jordan Union, shout out. Welcome into the channel. Appreciate you, sir. Appreciate all the viewers. I always like to give shout outs to my viewers and stuff. What we got watching tonight? Let's see. Baskin Robbins 93. You make me want ice cream. I appreciate that. Carol K. Deputy Marshal. I assume that is Anthony. I know I saw him say thank you earlier. Dave Rowe, one of my buddies there from USRC and Gear Jammers League. Jonathan Thomas, or Jonathan Taylor Thomas, I like to call him. So I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you let your friends know we will be the home of the Great Lakes Truck Series and other fine motorsports action. This is the one live series I cover, as a matter of fact. The rest of them I've been doing kind of tape delayed and stuff on the weekends. Yeah, I saw that. Sorry, bud. I know you wanted to win one for the family. That would have been cool. I'm sure Grandpa would be proud of you, my friend. A lot of people just riding. We're going to get that single file train. Nothing wrong with that. So I wonder how that works, Carol K. So Zach is subbing for you, but technically this is the first race. So is it technically a sub? That's a good logical question right there. See the sun peeking out back here in the back straightaway. The 14, Seth Robbins going to go a lap down. Letting everybody go by on the inside there. As you see, I do like to chat with viewers, so feel free to ask questions, talk a little bit. I'm all about the viewers, and I'm all about the racing. I'm all about having a good old time here. Look back at the rubber-infested 99 F-150. Hey, I know nothing on that one. Well, the problem is I've had to shut off Discord for now. Hang out after the race. We'll talk. I'll get some interviews after the race. I have no problem doing that. Oh, he's in the grid. Oh, there's the engine. That's when you know bump drafting is going on here. Let's see there. It looks like a 350 cubic. Just kidding. I don't know what kind of motor it is. But 24 laps in the book. The 2 to 99 just kind of leading the 52 back here. Back here at the end of this, actually I say he's on pit road now. Chip Parks, the 30 truck on pit road. See if he's just getting tires and fuel, or not sure what the deal is there, but unscheduled stop for him as we're 25 laps in. Everybody's starting to settle down here. Some of the other rules here we can talk about in this series. Again, they have the one fast repair. They're actually using the old NASCAR point system for the series. If you remember, you go back to, I want to say 2012 and before that, even as you see the 47 jump to the high side here. Little side draft off the 52. Ryan's like, I'm tired of running single file, and he's in the wall hard. The 3 gets contact, cautions out. And so is the blue cone. It is taking a hit. So the 47 of Ryan Branham, unfortunately, side draft gone wrong. And let's go back and take a look here. Yeah, that'll do that. That reset button. Now the 47 gets a run, gets a good side draft right there, and you see the 52 has to check up with the 2. Wheel on net code? No, there's contact. And bam, just overcorrection. 3 had it missed. He gets clipped a little bit by that truck behind him. I think that might be the 15. I'll have to see. A little damage on the 3, but the 3rd caution comes out. Let's look one more time. Let's go on board with Barlow here in the 15. Oh, he's got the farmer suit on. Woohoo, we got another one. This is actually the 52 we're on, not the 15. There's the 15. You see him giving plenty of room to the guys up front here. You're going to see the contact here. Bam, into the wall, and yeah, the three-headed check barely clipped him. A little bit of wall. He should be okay, I would think. Nothing a little hot water and a plunger can't fix. At least I saw that on YouTube once. I guess it works. Pit stop's happening. Wrong end of pit road, Chris. There we go. Leaders coming off pit road, the 2. The 99, everybody going to come in and get tires and fuel. If you're new to iRacing, unfortunately, no, you do not get to see the pit crews. I'm sure that'll be worked on in the near future. Probably take a lot of graphics up. So the 15 getting his damage fixed. So while I get an opportunity here, so let's have a little fun here for a second. We're going to introduce you to all the drivers. If there's someone that's never heard of any of these guys here, we're going to put up a little button here and let you see who is who. The 2 truck, the Texas driver, Christopher Dean. That is the leader there, that blue, black, and green and white. Number 2, Mr. Dean there. The 99 truck, another Texas driver, Keith Calhoun. The 36 truck, that's the Oreo Mobile, the Michigan driver, and the Toyota, Dave Nestor. The 88 truck, Lucas Josephson, the Jack Daniels 88. That's going to be one name I've got to slow down for me to say, because Josephson, that could be, it's a cool name, but can be tricky. Sam Barnes, the Illinois driver, he's in the 22 there. Sam's a pretty good driver in his own right, from what I read. Obviously, he worked on some of the paint, I should say. He has won 2 of the 4 ARCA League races that they run on Sundays. He's second in the Winston Midwest ARCA Cup Series that runs on Thursday nights. So Sam, a pretty good short track driver, it looks like. So learning on the big old list, or on the, I got distracted by Dave. Thank you, Dave. On the big old tracks is where I was going with that. Nate Lynch back here, the Midwest driver. At least he's in the Midwest class, so somewhere out there in Missouri probably. In the 3 truck, Mr. Nate. Chris Evans, not to be confused with Captain America, right? He's the Canadian-born driver in the 31 truck. Turf Medic Mobile. Dylan Glass, really number 16. Actually got the Jeff Gordon 24 on. He's in the 8th position right now. Uh-oh. Somebody sped in the pits. But this is like the one track you can get away with it at, under caution. Will Barlow, Club West driver, representing the West Coast. In the Smith & Wesson, I believe that's an attorney's office. Am I wrong? I can't remember. Oh, Travis. Going to line up back there. And that's, speaking of Travis, that's the boss man right there. But Alan Best there in the 52 truck. Alan was the fastest in practice yesterday. So he's definitely got a pretty speedy truck there if he keeps it in one piece. I mentioned Seth Rollins there, or Seth Rollins. See, I knew I was going to do that too, being a wrestling guy. Seth Robbins. Sorry, Seth. And then the boss man, Travis Yakovachi, has put this whole thing together. He's done a great job organizing everything. He's worked with me and stuff, and super nice guy. Look forward to working with him down the road. Zach Allman in a Floridian in the 8 truck. And Chip Parks from Carolina, the Red Buffalo truck, the number 30. He's still on the track. You got the Napa Mobile, Ryan Branham. He used his reset and is back out there. Probably had to change his underwear too. The Mid-South driver in the 47. And then back, well, he's still on pit road, but he's here though. Great Plains driver Anthony Marshall. And then the 4, the Ernie Irvin special, Justin DeJong. The 18 trucks that are here. We did have other trucks show up. One had fallen through, and apparently there were some other issues that, unfortunately, you get to learn the hard way with iRacing. And yes, the whole crew on pit road is on the waiting list, along with everything. But I did see the cool announcement today. Nashville That'll be a fun track. If you remember the old NASCAR games back in the mid 2000s, they had I forget what the track was actually called in the game, but it was Nashville. All right, here we go. Pace car is in the 99 of Calhoun and Dean. Going to lead him back to green as we'll watch him come up to speed here with Dean. Calhoun the leader, and actually Calhoun won the leader. Dean was. Calhoun had to jump on the brakes. See how quick they get these trucks up to tune here. A Warzone, I assume that's a game, right? Or a sim or something? On the 36 was going to try 3 wide up the middle there, unable to do so. It's not the fairgrounds? Oh, I'm really angry now. I thought I saw the fairgrounds on the picture Junior put on Twitter. Well, just like, well, I guess they got to put Nashville on here since they're going back to the big track here next year. Look at that 3 truck. It's got major damage on the spoiler, but it's not holding him back. He's got the 16 back there pushing him. I think he's going to lead that lap, actually. Nate Lynch. And that 3 truck. So we got 39 laps to go. Split that up by 15. You're looking at still a 2-stop race to get to the finish. See if these guys can keep it calm. .24, and there's the 25. Yakavachi starting to come back up in here, the pole sitter, and that 25 truck. These guys got to be careful. Obviously, a lot of them have used that reset that they had. You think this is going to be fun? Wait till next week when they're on Eldora. Put them on dirt. I've actually never called a dirt race, I think. Just thinking back here. Look forward to using the term slide job a lot. So for those watching, who you guys picking to win this thing? It's a wild one so far. 3 cautions. Technical issues by the broadcaster. Issues everywhere. If you got somebody you're cheering on, share it in the chat. If you got friends out there want to check us out, please do so. Just send them a link, hit the follow button. I will be updating Twitch as we go. Obviously, it's something I'm kind of I say I'm brand new at. I'm new at this part. You know, I used to have a Twitch page a few years ago. Oh, look out. White Castle is never good. Never good. Well, I mean, it's good, but it's never good for you. .99 to 88. Lined up on the inside with the 8 and the 52. The 3 and the... I want to say 24, but it's actually the 16. Dylan Glass, he has the fastest lap of the race. You see up there 52.3. I think that was on lap number 2 or so. There's Allen down there on the bottom. Ride with him. You can go sign up right now. Let's just go over to look up Great Lakes Truck Series on on the iRacing portal. Talk to Travis, he'll set you all up. You just hear the riding and the throttle, literally. Let's move up here to the 16 of glass, and you hear him on the throttle. He's pushing. That's so cool. That somebody actually designed overalls for somebody. Back to glass. Here's Zach Allman, the Floridian. $11 lead changes in 36 laps. That means a third of the laps they've had a lead change when you look at the numbers. You can hear them just riding, just kind of. And what they're doing is saving gas by doing that, believe it or not. I can confirm that Richard Schwint is not in this race. For those who don't know, Richard Schwint's a good friend of ours. He is a Nebraska resident and has been good friends of mine for years, and is a farmer, and wears that same exact racing outfit in his vehicles that he races on iRacing. And the 3 truck going to get that outside line going. Here comes Lynch. Oh, I thought the 8 was going to go 3 wide up the middle. And see the 4 truck back on track. Justin DeJong, unfortunately, was leading this race, and that Ernie Irvin Sterling Marlin number 4 truck got turned. See the flags up there in turn 3 and 4, blowing towards turn 4, blowing out of the east. Across the start-finish line, just past the halfway point here of the 70-lap race. Trying to take a look here really quickly at how long some of these trucks have been out here. Most of them about 11 laps. So you're going to see pit stops probably in the next 4 to 5 laps here. And that'll really separate these guys out. Look back here, the 6th car in line, somebody whose name I really haven't said much of. He's just been kind of hanging out in the back. We're going to go on board with him. That's him right there. Chip Parks, the 30 truck. The Red Buffalo Brewing Company, number 30. Starting to work his way up in this pack a little bit. You know what it reminds me of when I hear the throttling that they're doing? It reminds me of like being in a traffic jam and just opening the road up from a bad wreck or something, and everybody starts rolling, and it's kind of like that, getting up to speed slowly, and then you're off, and then you're back on the gas, and you're back off, and you're back. So the 99 and 88 making a pretty good pair up there on that inside line. The 16 and the 3 making a good pair on that outside line. Coming up to 30 laps to go. Ooh, that 8 sticking his nose in there. You wonder if he's going to try something. Now, I will say there is a fee for the league. They do have a big payout at the end of the season. Now, they will, as you see the three of Lynch take the lead. This track and Daytona are the only two tracks that are going to be, not restricted, obviously, but have a reset in it. So next week, you will not see a reset at Eldora, unless something changes as of right now, which, of course, always could. But as I mentioned earlier, the old system for points, basically, I started to mention a caution came out. If you go back to the, truck on the pit road, the 88. Lucas Josephson's going to be singing that old classic all by myself. I will not sing it for you. You do not want me to sing. But here comes Lucas down pit road. You'll see our pit road ticker here. Jack Daniels' truck, and he does have somebody with him. The Oreo truck there. The 36 is in of Dave Nestor. You'll see the right side. That's total time on pit road from the entrance to the exit. The left side is the actual time for the pit stop. You see a really quick stop there. I think fuel only. I didn't see the truck lift at all. 8.1 seconds. We'll see what Nestor does back here. Is he still in his stall? He's sitting there for a very long time. He either got a speeding penalty or is getting damage fixed. Something is going on there with the 36 truck. As you see, the leaders are going to come flying by here. Akon Lonely, that's another great. Oh, he's having issues. I'm glad I'm not the only one that has that happen to me. That was a great song. Well, it's that All By Myself song. I forget who sings it from back in the day. I'm not old enough to remember that. I know I've heard it in movies and stuff. But hey, look in the front. Dylan Glass to the front at DuPont Chevrolet Silverado. And here comes a brigade. Glass coming to pit road. Nate Lynch. Yeah, Keith Calhoun will keep it here at Glass and track his pit stop here. He's the last stall on pit road. He started last on the field. Fuel only up. Right side tires going up, I believe, there. Yeah, we got right side tires being taken by a lot of these guys. Left side's 4 tires for Glass. A lot of these others taking 2. Now these guys need to get grouped up together really quickly so they can get up to speed, because the pack is going to be coming off of turn 4 right now. Let's see the rest of them come to pit road. They seem to be taking it pretty easy to pit road here. Oh, don't hit the cone. Orange cone's going to be ticked off. Can't wait to see that Twitter message later. 22:47 all on pit road. Barnes and Branham. Right, Cavacci on pit road also here. We'll track his stop. The 25, let's see what they do. Well, one car truck passed its stall. I think the 22 back there having issues getting its stall. Oh, boy. Here come those leaders. So fuel only for Akavachi. As you saw a few seconds ago, the leaders went by, and here they are, the 99, the 2, and the 8. Not sure here if they're trying to figure out who wants to lead, who doesn't want the lead. Now, this could be something, too, to look at, the bonus points in this, because remember, I started to mention again the old point system. If you go back to the old NASCAR days, back in the 2000s, all the way back to the modern day, 175 points went to the leader, 5 points down to a certain point, then it went to 4, and then went to 3. That's the point system this league's using, the Great Lakes Truck Series. So there's bonus points for leading a lap, leading the most laps. If you finish the race with 0 incident points, that one might be a little hard for people tonight, unfortunately. And pole position. So Travis, technically, Ikavachi leads the points already with 3 because he got the pole bonus points there. So, and it looks like I actually do see this too. There's actual points that'll be reviewed later on, according to the rule book here I'm reading, for causing a wreck and stuff. So, obviously, the points will not be final until that time comes. But let's go through and see where everybody's at now. The top 3 right here in front of you. But we actually have a couple trucks that either... I'm trying to see if this is updated or not. Yeah, we're just waiting. Okay, yeah, waiting for this to update here. So the 99 will jump up here. Glass will fall down, I believe. Or is the 99 a lap down? Let me get timing and scoring all situated here. All right, so the 8 truck, that's what's going on here. The 8 truck is actually on the tail end of the lead lap right now. That's why he's up front. The 2 and the 99 are on the lead lap here. And then you got the second pack of trucks, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. The 16, Nate Lynch there in the 3, and the 31 of Chris Evans. This is 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Will Barlow is living on a prayer right now, trying to hold on to the draft in the 15. Then all the way back here, you have the 47, Ryan Branham. He is 2 laps down. You have the 88 of Lucas Josephson. He's 7th. Alan Best, Seth Robbins. Robbins back on the lead lap, believe it or not, with that caution that happened a little bit ago. And then the 22 of Sam Barnes, who had all kinds of issues getting into his pit stall. Him and the 36, Dave Nestor, is a lap down here. These are these 2 trucks here, so they're trying to get it all figured out, but I'm more watching this pack right here. They are running way faster than this pack. So we ride on board Dylan Glass. You're going to see him get right on up here. And look at the 99 move up here. This might be a purposeful move here, saying, we're not going to let you blow by us. But then again, this could be a gas move too. Calhoun could be falling to the back and saying, I want to save fuel. Get me to the back. The farther back in the pack you go, the more fuel you can save by just kind of letting the truck just ride in the draft. The truck that's not getting gas at all really right now, mileage, is the 8 up front. Because he is just poking that big old hole that everybody's riding through. Unfortunately, the 15 truck, you mentioned Akon's lonely. There it is back there. Let's give a little shout out to the viewers tonight. Appreciate again all you guys here. See if I recognize some different names from the last time. Bearded Fat Man. That's not nice to say. But he's watching us tonight. Appreciate that. Now, here's the thing I got to figure out. Who is like the robots and who aren't? Got Lucas J12 watching us. Ryan Races 47. I'm assuming that's Ryan Branham. Steamed asparagus. That's an interesting name. I've had asparagus like twice in my life, ever. But hey, I do appreciate you guys watching this. Make sure you share with your friends and stuff that you're watching tonight. This is a brand new channel. It's not a brand new like broadcast, so to say. I've been doing this for, how long have I been on iRacing now? So for 5 years on and off. Obviously, I spent some time off of iRacing and came back and used to have the For Racers Only TV channel. Some of you might remember that from some leagues I covered back about 5 years ago. I decided to put something with Captain in it because I'm known as the Captain with the friends of mine on iRacing. So I wanted to do that, and I wanted to get back to streaming iRacing and stuff because this is what I love to do. I went to school for broadcasting down in Florida. Worked 10 years in radio and covered some high school sports, a little bit of college, not too much. And definitely have enjoyed doing this right here, sitting on my computer chair, watching people do what they like to do, play video games, or a simulator in this case. I'm not going to complain about it one bit. So less than 20 laps to go here at Talladega, race 1 of the Great Lakes Truck Series. I'll pull up their schedule here for you. Like I said, next week it's Eldora going dirt racing in the middle of Ohio. Should be fun out there in Rossburg. And the following week we'll go to Michigan. And then they hit the road course of Watkins Glen before the short track of Richmond. That's covering all different types of grounds right there now. So Chris Evans has worked his way up to the second position as we ride on board the 31, the Cypress landscaping car, or truck. Listen to the throttle. That's how you know when somebody's saving. Barely on it. Obviously here in about 2 or 3 laps, it will open up the window for the final pit stops of the race. Now I'll have to check on something, but I believe we might have had a penalty for the 25 truck, because I'm looking over here timing and scoring, and he is a lap down now in the 11th position. Travis Iacovacci here. I'll have to look into that. But timing and scoring has him a lap down. We have 10 trucks on the lead lap. The first one, a lap down, is Travis, but the last one on the lead lap is, well, the first truck in line up here in the lead of Zach Allman. They're just waiting on a caution, I think, and he would be the guy that goes on the lead lap, and then Travis would get the lucky dog. So we'll have to keep track of how that works out here. But the 2 truck, the second truck on the inside, is the leader, Christopher Dean. It's a good night to have the name Chris, apparently. First and second. Well, now third, as Calhoun goes by on the outside, running up there by himself. Let's check back here. Alan Best and these guys. This pack here sits about 16 seconds or so back from that lead pack. And looking up there, it looked like the 14 of Robbins coming to pit road. He would be the first one making that stop. I noticed he was kind of by himself, which might not be such a good thing. Try with Will Barlow here in the 15. Barlow started in the 15th position. He's run as high as 5th so far. And that's where he's at right now. Kind of poking his nose out there. I'm not sure if that's to just get some air on the truck, but he's got a lot of space there, I'll say. That time by 54.9. So let's compare that up here to the front. with Chris Evans. Last time by of 54.7. Yeah, these guys are way off the pace. Way off the pace. Fastest lap of the race of 52.3 as you see up top there. So these guys are definitely in fuel saving mode right now. Thing is, I don't know if you can. I mean, these guys are already 13 laps in. They're going to have to pit here in the next 2 or 3 laps, and that would leave about 11 to go. They should be good to go to the finish on one stop. So, I'm not going to question them. They know what they're doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't think I ever have, come to think about it. But hopefully you're enjoying the show tonight. Hit that follow button. Be some interesting interviews to have after the race. We'll talk to as many drivers as possible. I know most broadcasts talk to the top 3, which is fine. But I don't mind talking to a few guys tonight. The 5 truck back on track. Good to see him out there. Anthony Marshall. Tough way to been a tough week for that young man, unfortunately. 4 truck got his reset, so we got a brand new 4 truck out there also. And there's here comes Here's the cars, trucks from the second pack leaving pit road here. So this is Josephson, Akavachi coming off of pit road. This is their final stop. So now, when do the leaders come? Maybe right now they're going single file. And here they all come. Those 5 trucks on the lead lap in the lead pack. Well, 4 of them. The 8's on the tail end of the lead lap. Be careful. 31 spinning on the pit road. He sort of saved it. I don't think he clipped the wall. Raise your hand if you've done that one before. If you're not raising your hand, you're lying to us. Right side tires, and at least for fuel for most of the people. Trying to get a good pit view, unfortunately. Failing me. And they all go off pit road here. We'll see where the 31 comes out. Hopefully he was able to. Yeah, he's going to come out with the 16 with him, so he might be okay here. He probably adjusted his pit strategy or whatever needed to be done there. And he'll have the 16 of glass. As a matter of fact, it looks like the 299 took 4 tires. Evans with 2. And we'll see how this works out. Here's the 52 of Best on pit road with the 47. Him and Branham are going to come in together. Solid pit road entry here for the 52. He's got all of his pit crew members down here wearing farmer gear too. I don't know if you can see that in there. And he is going to go fuel only, I'm thinking here. Yep. Truck did not lift off the ground. That's the best way to tell if they took tires or not. So let's see where he blends out. The leaders are coming. That's actually the 2 lap trucks, I believe, right there coming into tri-oval. So they're still a little ways back here, I believe. Yeah, they're on the back straightaway, so Best is going to be, unfortunately, way back. So look how this is shaped up now. You got the 8 who's on the tail end of the lead lap. The 99 of Calhoun is going to be the leader now. Christopher Dean is going to be second. Chris Evans made that mistake, but has held on to the 3rd position. And then Dylan Glass there behind him pushing. We'll see if they can make up 3 seconds on these guys. That's all the difference is right now. Everybody else 15 plus seconds back. So it's going to come down to at least 2, maybe 4 trucks for the win here. That 16 is planted on that 31. And Evans with the Kiss My, well, grass paint. We'll keep track of lap times here. Right now they're 2.9 back. Last lap, they were actually faster than that first pack. See this time by 53.7s out of that front pack. And 53.7s here from the 31 and 24. So they actually matched lap times on that one. And this could be something that helps this front pack. They have a couple lap trucks up here. Chip Parks and Dave Nestor in the 36. That's going to help these guys gain a little speed actually here, and they come up on them really quickly. Oh, 8 laps to go this time by. Hopefully you've enjoyed the racing tonight. If you're new to the stream, hit that follow button. You'll see us. We're actually going to be back on this weekend. We have 2 leagues that I help either admin or race in and stuff that we run on Saturday nights and I'm rebroadcast on Sunday. So if you're not doing anything Sunday, there's no cup race. The cup race is tomorrow night, in case you didn't know. So you can come over and check out some racing action. It's a stadium truck series and a truck series like this one that you'll see on Sunday. This week, I don't know where James Wilms has put the stadium trucks. I'm assuming it's going to be on one of the rally courses, but we'll be at Iowa for the truck series. You can come watch for USRC. That'll be Sunday. We'll broadcast the races after we run them Saturday night. And then, of course, we'll be back Wednesday from Eldora. So that time by, the 31 and 16 were a lot faster than the leaders. They gained almost about a second and a half. They lost a second, and now they are really gaining on these guys. .52.4s and 53.5s were the lap difference here. If they get within about, well, they're pretty much within it now. They should be able to start getting a draft right now of these trucks. So let's go on board with Evans here and watch how he just catches up to his truck here. Look at the speed, 185 mile an hour. They're within a second now. We are going to have a 4-truck race now for the finish. Look at this. Evans to the front. I don't think the 99 and 2 are saving fuel, are they? Green, white, checkered, maybe? Is that what they're... I'm going to be interested in seeing... Where's the 99? We've lost the 99. Not sure if that was connection issues or something. We'll have to see what happened to Calhoun. But he's not on my screen at all. And he's falling down the standings, so Calhoun... Tough break for him. So now it's a 3-truck race. You see up top right, Evans with the fastest lap of the race now. He ran a 52.2, drafting up to that pack. Or the 2 trucks, and here they come now. Remember, the 8 truck is a lap down, so the 2 truck behind him of Christopher Dean is the other truck in this race. And here they come. It's going to become a tandem race. And just from what I'm seeing here, Calhoun has fallen out. He is right now being scored 11th. He'll move down to 12th. I mean, the worst he'll finish is 14th. Nate Lynch has also fallen out of the race, I've noticed, in the 3 truck. Throughput. Okay. Yeah, so unfortunately we lost Keith. That's wrong time for that happening. 3 laps to go. Now, if you're one that likes to play the odds, 75% chance here, or actually it's a 50%. Let me redo the numbers here. 66% chance that a blue truck wins this race. Because there's only 3 in the running. And look at the 2 of Dean. Push the 8 out front. So Dean goes to the front. Glass going to go to the outside of Evans as they come to 2 to go. Every truck for itself. "21 lead changes in this race. Really good number there. A couple lap trucks up ahead. Not sure if they're going to play a role in this race. Evans going to make a move. Nope. Decides to get back in line. I think he wants to wait. He don't want to be the leader. They always ask the question, where would you rather be on the final lap? They get to the white flag. The last lap will happen here. And they do. Final lap. Glass making his move to the high side. No help at all, though. I think the 2 and the 8 are going to work together here. And here comes Evans. He's going to look high. The 2 pushing the 8. Reminder, the 8 a lap down. The leader's the second truck in line. Evans gets a draft, and here he comes to the high side. Start-finish line down towards turn 1. Glass is going to give Evans the push to the line. That's close. I think Dean got it. I'd say Evans. Oh, I have no clue. Literally don't know. I think it's Dean. We will have to go back and see. How's that? Wow, what a finish. What a race. Let's go back and see the finish. It says Evans up on the ticker, but I don't... If that's the case, I want to make sure before this is the case. It looked like Dean from that camera angle, but see if we can get a better one here. It's going to be the same angle, so we're going to pause it right there. That's the finish. Let's do... From that view, I mean, obviously you can't see Dean's truck. There you go. Evans wins it. Yeah, there it is. 11 one-thousandths of a second is what I'm seeing. The 31 has won this thing. Wow. Great finish to a great race here in that Turf Medic truck. The 31 going to go to victory lane. Glass made a move at the last minute and could not, and there's the finish right there. 11 one-hundredths of a second. And Chris Evans goes to victory lane at Talladega. And you see him cutting donuts out here in front of the fans. Got the truck stopped there on the track. What I will do at this moment is, this is my chance. I will go back to Discord now. And we'll talk with the drivers. And see what they thought of the race here. We'll go through the final standings. Don't mind that on the screen. For some reason it always brings that up when I log into Discord. Just click on that button right there. We'll get Discord up on the screen right now. Let's take a look at the finishing order for the race. Unofficially, Chris Evans wins by 11 one-thousandths of a second over Christopher Dean. Dylan Glass finishes third. Will Barlow going to finish in the fourth position. Alan Best, your top five. Lucas Josephson going to finish in the sixth position. Sam Barnes going to get seventh. We'll work my way into TeamSpeak as we talk here. Eighth going to go to Zach Allman. Seth Robbins, ninth. And Travis Sakavachi going to finish in the 10th position. And I'm going to work my way into the booth. I got access there. And let's bring in the winner of this race. If I can find him. There he is down here. I'm going to drag him up here. I get permission to drag people around again. I don't get to do that often. Let's see. Chris Evans, you got a copy, sir?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Hey, man. What a race. What a finish in the end. I didn't know who won until, well, I had to go to the rear chase view to see who won, but 11 one-hundredths of a second. You get the honor of saying, hey, I've won the first race.
Yeah, I get all my credit to the 16 or the 24 behind me, or whatever number he was. Got a lot of help in the end there.
We'll split it in half. Call him the 20.
Yeah.
Talk about the racing out there. Was there a lot of fuel saving going on, or was it the hesitancy of the wrecks that had happened in the race, and you guys were kind of hesitant on bump drafting?
Yeah, at the end there, well, I was in the back, and I was majority of the race. I got involved in one of the first ones. I think it was the second wreck, and then got my fast repair and then charged my way back up front.
Pit strategy. How much Jay had to think about, taking tires, not taking tires, fuel, and all that stuff? Uh-oh. Think we Chris, you there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Talk about the pit strategy there. The tires and fuel and just going from back and forth, which one you wanted to do in the right time and all that stuff.
Well, I only took left side from the first pit stop I took, and then no tires from there on out.
Well, you did with the right things. You were able to hold on to the pack, and not to mention, the whoopsies that happened there coming on the pit road. Don't worry, everybody's done that.
Oh, yeah. I locked them up too much. The ship's down too early.
Well, you did a great job tonight. Send a shout out whoever you'd like to, and you're the first winner.
Pretty much just Cypress Landscaping, Turf Medic, everyone. My girlfriend lost her little brother the other day, and that one's for him. Well
said, Chris, and we'll definitely send our thoughts to your girlfriend's little brother, as you mentioned there, in the family. So tough situation there for you. But, hey, you got the win. Congratulations on that, and we'll see you next week in Eldora.
Yeah, I will. Thank you.
Absolutely. Chris Evans there, your winner. We'll try to drag him back down here. See if I can make this work. There we go. It worked. So we'll talk to our second place finisher here, Mr. Dean. And Chris completing the Christopher 1-2 sweep of the Talladega race. Tough one. I know that's the one that you never want to lose like that, is when you're doing everything you can. You got the 8 truck there, you're pushing along there and doing everything you can to win this race, and unfortunately, P2 by 11 100ths.
Yeah, I mean, that's how, Talladega, you never know. But I were trying to keep the 8 out front in case a caution came out to get him back on the lead lap. But probably should have switched and let him push me for the last couple laps. But, it is what it is.
Was there ever a thought of pulling out there with the 31 and the 16 and not leaving the 8 to the side, but doing what you have to do to go win the race for yourself?
Yeah, no, honestly, I stuck to the team thing too much, probably. I probably should have pulled out and blocked them when they went to go get their run.
Pit strategy tonight. Nope, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I wasn't trying to say anything.
No, I thought I lost you for a second. I heard you come back, so I didn't want to jump over you there. But no, pit strategy, obviously we talked to Evans about that. Big deal tonight because you only could go about 15 laps on a tank of fuel.
Yeah, it was definitely you had to think about pitting more than I wanted to, but yeah, we definitely had it timed out right. There was a couple of times we took no tires and we got a like a 3-second lead on the field, but I think they had more cars, so they caught us pretty quick.
And that reminds me, that last run, it seemed like you had the 99 there before he had his unfortunate internet issues. Was there any kind of fuel saving or something going on there? Because we noticed that the 31 and 16 caught you guys really quickly.
No, there was no fuel saving. We just weren't trying to really push too hard until they caught us. Once they caught us, that's when we didn't want to have a wreck end our race. So
right,
trying to be conservative.
Makes total sense.
Wasn't really trying to save fuel, just the trucks.
And that's why I thought, because I'm sitting there like, wait, they got enough fuel to finish. But what you said makes total sense. So, but unfortunately, second place finish. I know there's probably a little disappointment, but a little happiness there. But send shout out to whoever you'd like.
Yeah, I thought I had it, but when I looked down and saw I had 2, and I had to go back, he had me by about a fender. So. Yeah, thanks to Great Lakes Truck Series for putting this on. Thank you to you for broadcasting this, and thanks to my team, Peak Performance Motorsports.
Awesome job by you, Chris. So, yeah, I called you to the win, and then I looked. I'm like, wait, he didn't win. And so I fell right there with you, my friend. So great job on the second place, and we'll see you at Eldora next week.
All right, thanks. You too.
That's Christopher Dean, second place finisher this evening here at Talladega. And hey, look, I don't have to go all the way up to the name and drive them, and that's pretty cool there. So let's see Dylan. If I can find Dylan. I think Dylan has left the building with his third place finish. So let's see, do we have Barlow? I don't see Barlow. Trying to see who I can talk to here. Alan Best. Here comes some of these guys have kind of left out of here. So you know what? Let's bring Travis in here. Or bring the owner in. Let's talk to him real quick. If I can get it dragged right. Let's try one more time. I wonder if it's because he's streaming on. He's actually streaming through Discord right now. I got him in here. Travis, you got a copy, sir.
Oh, hey, how's it going, Chris?
Yeah, surprise. Tough race for you, it looked like there. I see you finished a lap down there. Was there some kind of penalty in that last stop?
No, on the caution on lap 14, I got tied up with the 5 car, and I ended up having to tow, so I got a lap down.
Oh.
And we ended up going green after that, so I wasn't able to catch back up, unfortunately.
Oh, that answers my question. I looked over and I'm like, wait, why is Travis a lap? I thought he was up there in the pack, but let's put the owner's shoes on for a second. Your first race put together, you've been busting your tail, and of course I've been seeing it on Discord, all the hard work you've done to get this thing rolling. You got to be proud of what you've showed tonight.
Yeah, it turned out to be a really great race. Everyone was a little antsy in the beginning, had a couple cautions, but then we went over half the race green after that. So it was really good. I'm excited to see what the rest of the season holds for everybody. We got a lot of good drivers in here, and everyone was being real respectful, so it should end up being great.
Then next week you go to Next week you go to Eldora, so you get to go right from the biggest track to, well, the dirtiest track, I guess we could call it, dirt. So talk about that race and expectations. I mean, how much dirt experience do you have? Some of your league members, what are you looking forward to there?
That's the funny thing. We were actually just talking about that up in the general chat. I personally don't have much dirt experience. I played around with the late models or whatever, but I can't say I raced it very often. But it's a fun race to watch on TV. It ended up coinciding with when it's the official iRacing track, so everyone should be able to get a lot of time in and practice. It should be a crazy race. Everyone's going to have to prepare a lot and put some time in to figure out the track because no one really seems to have ran it that much, which should be fun.
We're looking forward to having it for you next week. Travis, we appreciate your time, and send shout out to whoever you'd like to. We had some viewers here tonight that really enjoyed the show.
All right, good to hear. Yeah, thank you, Chris, number one, for broadcasting. I've been catching parts of it on and off, and everything looks great. Appreciate your help there. Shout out to my mom and sister, who I believe are watching and usually will most of the races. And shout out to all the guys who joined the league and are doing everything they can to make it great.
Well, it all starts at the top. Travis, great job putting it all together, and we look forward to enjoying the ride here for these 10 races this season. So appreciate it, and at least you got a top 10 out of it tonight, so we'll look at the positives and go to Eldora.
All you can do, you got to take it one at a time. Sometimes you catch some bad breaks. Thanks again, Chris.
Hey, no problem, Travis. Appreciate it. Travis Akavachi. I'm going to get that right if I'm not by the end of this race, or by the end of the season. So great job by him, 10th place finish. And we'll bring Anthony down here real quickly. Anthony Marshall, you got a copy?
Yeah, man, I got you.
Well, you wanted to talk to us, and I don't mind talking to people, so let's bring you in here. Obviously a rough week, we'll put it like that. But you're able to get back out there on track tonight, salvage a finish tonight. Just talk about the racing, what happened there in the wreck, and just, did you have the little bit of fun I guess you got to have tonight?
Last one up front, then they had that caution, and I don't know, looked like net cut between the 2 and the 8, and it just like went off sideways, and I turned left, I didn't see Travis. I hooked Travis on the right run. I put us both on the wall. Destroyed my truck. I forgot I had my fast repair unchecked, so it's just one of them. It's just super speedy racing.
Don't worry, I think we've all done the whole forgetting of the checking of the box for the reset deal, especially since iRacing came out with that, a couple years ago now or something like that. So, but obviously tough week for you this week, man. We appreciate you coming out. I know obviously it's a tough deal when you lose a loved one, but still to come out here, I know he'd be proud to see you out here on the track.
I mean, let it down like it's like yesterday. I saw angel wings in the sky yesterday, so it was a bit rough, but it comes with the tide, and you gotta go with the tide. Gonna go with the tide, basically.
Enjoy the ride. That's all you can do. But Anthony, we appreciate you coming out tonight, and we'll see you next week at Eldora. All the best to the family, obviously, in this tough week and stuff. And we appreciate. Send shout outs, whoever you'd like.
I mean, I appreciate the support from everybody here in Great Lakes Truck Series, and of course, Travis for putting on a one heck of a show tonight. And just hopefully, I was hoping to maybe get some good runs tonight to mate and possibly make my truck look not so blank. So maybe see if I can find some sponsors to stick on it for Eldora. But I don't think that's going to happen now because it was destroyed. Like it tore it up. But got it back out, ran some laps, try to get a few points. Really didn't get any. So we'll just load it up and take it to Eldora next week. There
you go. Hashtag get Anthony a sponsor. There you go. I'm starting now on Twitter. Anyways, appreciate your time, Anthony, and we'll see you next week, bud.
Thank you very much. Take care.
Anthony Marshall there finished in the 16th position according to the standings for tonight. So, all right, let me do one more little shout out, see who's all watching still. Hey, look at everybody out here still. I like it. Appreciate all the viewers here this evening watching. Again, do apologize for the first couple laps. Unfortunately, had some technical issues. Everything was running smooth, and then you go on the air, and then, as always, live TV, things happen. So, but definitely appreciate Travis and all the Great Lakes TV or Great Lakes TV. He does have a Great Lakes TV channel, by the way. He does stream broadcast on, I think he said Fridays. So there you go. A little plug for him, too. But the Great Lakes Truck Series for allowing us here at Captain TV to come on in and get our feet wet again with the broadcasting thing. I mean, the only other live broadcast I did was the late model race a few weeks ago. and to get our feet wet again and get this back going. Looking forward to working with these guys and putting the show on each and every Wednesday night at 8:45. We're going to try to go on the air about 20 after each and every Wednesday night. So hopefully look for us there. And here on the channel, if you've not hit the follow button, make sure you do so. But do appreciate all the viewers here tonight watching. Again, appreciate Great Lakes Truck Series. Make sure you check them out. If you want to go run with them, they're on the portal. Just go hit up Travis, and yeah, he'll let you in the league. Thanks. Appreciate Baskin Robbins. You make me want ice cream with that name. I'm just going to put that out there. I want ice cream now. So, hey, you did pretty good for the interview part. So you even covered the sponsor thing. So I think you covered all the grounds. PR will be happy in the Marshall department this evening. So, but I'm going to sign off tonight, and we'll go talk to the guys. Appreciate everybody for watching this evening. Again, next Wednesday night, we'll be at Eldora on the dirt. It'll be my first ever dirt broadcast, I think. I'm going to have to go back and look and make sure that is a true statement outside the stadium trucks. But speaking of those guys, Sunday, you can come watch that if you want to. Tape delayed race from Saturday. We'll have the stadium trucks for Gear Jammers and USRC, of course, with the regular trucks at Iowa. So till then, it's the captain signing off. And next time you walk up to somebody or you're listening and somebody says, "Oh, it's just a game," tell them, "No, it's iRacing." See ya.